Hi, it's Grandma Roseanne, and oh my goodness, I want you to come into the kitchen with me. Oh my goodness, we just made this absolutely delicious Brussels sprout pasta, incredibly flavorful dish. If that sounds good to you, come on, because I'm waiting for you. Good morning, it's Grandma Roseanne, and I see you made it into my kitchen, and I'm so glad you did, because we're going to make such an unusual dish today. We're going to make a pasta, Brussels sprout, navy bean dish that to me is outrageously good. All right, so here we go. In my skillet, I have 2 tablespoons of oil just heating up. Then I'm going to add 1/4 cup of Pankos. I know probably you are familiar, but in case you're not, they're Japanese breadcrumbs, and they are fantastic. And all we're going to do with the breadcrumbs is just toast them until they get golden. I don't know if I said Pankos, but it's 1/4 cup of Pankos, 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard, a pinch of cayenne, an 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. That cayenne gets me every time. You'd think I would get used to it and be prepared. Wow. Oh, this smells really nice. And you're gonna cook this just till it gets golden, maybe 4 minutes. And this is going to be the topping for our pasta. We're going to have so many different levels and different elements, so it's going to be very palate pleasing. And you want these crispy. Now I'm using orecchiette, and I hope I pronounced that correctly. Honestly, I try to feel so adult to pronounce it right. Orecchiette. I'll put it in the description in case I'm messing it up. But I'm already cooking 8 ounces of that. Now I'm going to move this off of my stove. Those are nice and crispy. Oh, dang, this pan is so heavy, but it's my favorite pan. I use it all the time, but I struggle. Now don't bother to wash your pan out, because what we are going to do is add some bacon to this. I have 2 strips of bacon that I have already chopped quite fine. So we're going to just cook those up. And we want those to cook until they're very crispy. Again, maybe 4 or 5 minutes. Those breadcrumbs are so good. You can certainly taste the cayenne as well as the Dijon. Very nice flavors. I think this is a really nice pasta to cook, because we're still in the holiday season here. We're right between Christmas and New Year's, and oh, we eat so many big meals that sometimes I think it's nice to have something that's just more vegetable based. Before I started, I cooked the pasta, and I cooked it just a little bit past al dente. And then I just put it into a bowl. I put a little bit of oil on it so it doesn't stick together, and then it'll be all ready for our dish here. I just didn't think you needed to watch me put pasta into water. Be sure it's salted water though. And don't you love it? I mean, these all come in 12 ounces, and recipes always call for 8 ounces of pasta. Really? Come on, guys, give us a break here. Now we are going to remove our breadcrumbs, but we're going to reserve the oil that was rendered here. I guess properly I should say the grease that was rendered, not the oil. Okay? And we set this aside because these 2 are our toppings. If I'm not pronouncing orecchiette correctly, you got to give me some slack on this, because I felt very adult even trying it, because I swear to you, there's a restaurant I go to all the time, and I have to point to it on the menu because I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. Oh, that's bad. Now I have 10 ounces of Brussels sprouts, and all I'm doing is just cutting the root end off of them. They need to be sliced very thin, and you are certainly welcome to do that by hand. But I'm going to step away and go to my food processor, my Breville, which I love dearly, and I'm going to do it there because it'll take me about 2 seconds to do all of these. Oh, and I don't know if I mentioned, when I took the pasta out of the water right after it finished cooking, I did reserve 1 cup of the starchy water, so you do want to do that. Okay, I've got all the roots off of them right now, so I'm going to go over and shred them. Be right back. Now back to our skillet. I'm going to put in all of the shredded Brussels sprouts. And to this, I'm adding 1 tablespoon of water. We're going to cook these for about 4 minutes until they are tender and they are still very bright green. And we do need a half a teaspoon of salt. If you have children at home, I can almost flat out guarantee you they are not going to eat this. I know my grandkids wouldn't eat it, and my sons would never have eaten it when they were young. But as they developed a better palate in their adulthood, my sons love these Brussels sprouts, so they would eat this now. But as far as my grandkids, no way. Do you love trying new recipes? I love trying new recipes. And I think when you cook enough, you can read that recipe and you know what it's going to taste like. So it's fun. Being in my kitchen is like a child being on the playground. I think we have the same amount of enjoyment. I'm going to see if they're tender enough. Oh yeah, that's good. Now we're going to add 1 can of, the recipe calls for navy beans undrained. I didn't have any navy beans, so I went to the store. The store didn't have any navy beans. So we are using cannella, which is just a white kidney bean, which I think will be just fine. Now we need 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. A half a teaspoon of pepper. This is such an interesting dish. Now we're adding 1 cup of sour cream. Now we add our pasta. And I certainly could have used a larger pan, you're right. And I'm going to use some of the reserved pasta water now and thin this out a little bit. I put about a half a cup in just now. I'm going to put like another quarter in. It should be very creamy, but it should have some fluidity to it. You guys, this is a very quick dish, really quick. Now we just need to salt and pepper to taste. And I think we're done. Nice and creamy. Oh my goodness. I am very excited to taste this. All right, off with my heat. Now this dish serves 4. I'm just gonna plate up 1. This looks really good. We have to put the toppings on. We can't forget the toppings. So a little bit of the Pankos, a little bit of the bacon. Yay! Okay. Now it's time to test this amazing dish of ours. Oh, it's so good. Oh my goodness. amazing flavors there. Oh, I hope you'll try it. Really hope you'll try it. Come back anytime you want to come back and play in the kitchen with me. And please subscribe, because that helps me. And give me a thumbs up, because that helps me too. And the little bell will tell you when I'm recording another video. I am doing one every Saturday, but I'm also sneaking some in during the week. So keep your eyes open and see if you can catch those. Thank you so much. I will talk with you on the next video. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.